Ooh. Oh, kids, can you just, like, I don't know, take a chill pill? I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. You got to realize when you hold me in your arms so tight, everything's alright. I'm feeling I'm hungry.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nope. Just my brain stuck on that song.
It's not a bad song to be stuck on, though.
All right. Today is technically feeding day, so I guess we should. Oh, I still have some Mountain Dew left. Yeah. Goodness.
How much are these steaks?
Right now they're $2.99.
Yes, and these are what, a pound?
I think so. It was
That pack, you cut it into 4 steaks altogether. Yeah. That was
my goodness. Yeah. Let's see if we can track down some younger ones.
Where's that on the...
You can see why we getting some food for these little guys right here. Oh, 38.
like the fish area.
So the butt.
I thought it was a little. I am not taking him out.
Oliver, no. Bro cooked. That's gross. That is pet care. That right there is a Brazilian blue tarantula. Male.
76 people on it.
Right? There's already another little creepy crawly critter in that dirt right there. So, I think we're going to hold off on giving him any more. You can see that most of his dirt is moist. You don't want to give your tropical tarantulas just complete moisture. You want to give them a little bit of a dry patch to sit on. I take it one of my posts finally hit one of the Facebook groups and went crazy because like 70 some people at one point on this. Whew, you guys. You always want to be faster than the tarantula. Otherwise, you get to play a whole different game. All right, let's see. He is perfect. I love spiders. Pick him up for 100. Stop hating. What? You are used my grandma. Oh, tarantula, pick him up. What the fuck? It's just a bit creepy. Pick him up. Oh my god, we got a bunch of people who I'm not used to here. All right, where's my pen and paper?
You're not going to keep up.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm gonna try for a little bit. see here.
Does that one have too much seasoning?
Nope.
Because the one he ate, he said was over seasoned. Mine needed more.
Where the fuck?
Now what are you looking for?
A pen.
Box of them in the bathroom.
Oh, fuck.
Or get one out of my purse.
I'm on it.
I would say that we should probably just start looking for the ones that we've used already. Because we've already had too many
You're not getting up
instances
here with somebody.
with the dryer. Oh, wasn't I gonna get up and you ate all your food?
Duchess.
Let's see here.
Trying to multitask.
Nope. All right, let's see here.
It's not even a full bowl. You can go eat your food.
Stinky socks. Well, we know what somebody does on his free time.
Okay, well, looks like Oliver and little Duchess. It's
Good Lord.
I'm not even sure if Oliver deserves it.
Stinky socks is going to get written down. I don't even think writing this stuff down is actually going to, because there are so many of them. Stinky socks. Jude Harris. Accurate name. Here. Jesus Christ.
Because you're writing stuff down, you're making lots of questions.
What state are you in? We are in Oregon. Does this stream have anything against the Does this stream have anything against the U.S. government? Nothing that already isn't out in the open. Yeah, covering my bases right there. Gonna write that down. USA government. Yankee. Actually, technically, you should see who moved up to Oregon prior to the Civil War. That's gonna blow your mind.
Most recent question.
What's the most? Do you like men? That depends on what you mean, there, son.
I don't know. You and Tim dated there for a bit.
What the fuck?
Okay, I need to correct myself. That was a joke. It didn't
Well, me
happen.
and Tim did make
Still
it.
not
I get the
Yankees.
back, I get the front.
Somebody needs to catch up on their history. Phantom, YouTube, Hog.
She's like, what? What? I missed something?
Yeah, now you started shit because now they're asking about certain someone. What the fuck is wrong with you? There is no Tim to that extent. You motherfucker.
I tried to take it back. Like, I
You know, once you say it when he's on live, you can't take it back.
Seriously, I love people who are ignorant. It's fine. Fish and Dixie, it's okay. Just because you don't know history.
okay. So instead of just saying that,
Tim denier.
then
I swear to fucking God.
this person.
Well, the fact of the matter is, the majority of the people that moved up to Oregon prior to the Civil War, they were Southerners looking to get away from the fighting. So, Mr. Fish and Dixie, you might want to actually rethink your stance. Funny how many Southerners actually just didn't want to fight, too. All right, here we go. Motherfucker.
some of these people.
Yeah, I know. I did drop it on What the Fuck Portland.
Well, slumpers, but
Look at that critter.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all right. I swear to God, I'm gonna throw something at the back of Micah's head. All right, so this is our other Brazilian blue. I gotta go and give him something to eat. God damn it. You know how long it took us to stop the rumors before? With other shit?
I remember these people want to be trolls,
Good Lord, kids.
like you do sleep with 2 males at night.
You're not helping.
I know. Oliver and Monkey.
My wife is literally acting like the worst right now. Good God.
I'm surprised Monkey
Go
isn't
eat your food. You go eat your food.
wrong way, though.
All right.
She didn't just go into those things.
No, she's
No.
begging Hiram for food that is already in her house.
You already have food. I told you that was the food you were going to get today, and you might want to eat it. And now you're begging for other food? This is not going to work. Matter of fact, get in your kennel. Get in your kennel. And eat your food. Jesus Christ. Now this next tarantula. Oh, come on. Is a white knee.
Where are you at? Steak was perfect.
That was 9 minutes cook time. Each side.
Really? What kind? Like 25? 450?
Jesus isn't even his actual name, but okay. So this right here
It's the same time I cooked the one.
is a white knee tarantula. It is very much a terrestrial tropical critter. She has been very busy with that web right there. We're hoping that she is pre-molt, and that's why she is becoming so active.
No, then probably just leave it for there.
Go.
Or you.
We have the two steaks. And then he decided to put on that steak.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
We are.
Enough. No.
All right. So I don't think we're going to go and try to drop anything in this one's cage. She's giving off every sign that she is pre-molt.
How Hiram's going, I'm surprised we're not going back to get more steaks tomorrow.
Yeah, not after what happened in the bathroom tonight.
Too much protein.
You can see a little bit of balding on the abdomen. No, that is a dumb idea, and any keepers that have done that in the past are probably the biggest idiots you will ever come across. Because these kind of tarantulas have what are known as urticating hairs. Urticating hairs are a defense mechanism. That's not the way that works. Dustin, you should know better. Anyway, urticating hairs, when utilized, will cause irritation
when they're like half
make you really rethink your life choices. So anybody you see that's putting tarantulas, especially old world tarantulas, in their mouths, yeah,
other flavors they just don't work.
not exactly the best and brightest amongst us. Dustin Bolin, well, that explains a lot, Dustin. That explains a lot.
You should put it on your wife.
They're a little demented. Some of these people are probably from the Portland group, so what do you expect? That's what I get for dropping my live stream on WTF Portland. All right. There you go, Wolf. See, you can eat your food.
Fucking bit late. It's always when I'm done eating, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go eat my food."
Yeah, no. It's
I
not
love
exactly
that.
right.
I love a piece of that.
Oh, come on.
I wasn't thinking, and I had some I wasn't going to eat last day, so I split it between the two.
Well, at least you got some.
Freaking tarantulas, I swear. Looks like this roach that I put in there for her to eat is still alive, but it's taking a swim. So let's see if we can go and rescue this. Yeah, Portland is crazy drugged out, and it doesn't help that half the people that live there refuse to see that. That's what I don't understand. They're just like, there's nothing wrong with Portland. And I'm just like, are you also partaking in the fentanyl? Is that why you are so head over heels for your...
It's more like a national issue.
Portland's definitely got huge problems with that shit.
Your craziest spider story.
Craziest spider story?
Yeah,
How
that
come you're
kind.
facing your face and not the spider when you're doing that?
Oh my god, honey. Because I'm trying to concentrate. But thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we gotta go and
Go to drugs unless they're-
say no to drugs unless it's Mary Joanna, guys. Mary Joanna's never gonna do you wrong.
It does make you sleep all day.
Okay, maybe it'll do your relationship a little wrong.
There's many studies suggesting that magic mushrooms actually help people with suicidal disorders.
North Carolina is bad as well. I don't doubt it. Look at this critter. She is absolutely massive. This is Elasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. She recently molt. We've been trying to get her to eat roaches. Look at that. Now we've got to go and water her cage without her trying to get out. Generally speaking, the females don't necessarily have that wild hair up their ass that drives them to try to escape. In most cases, that's males. See, in the wild, hold on. Hold on. You see, in the wild, female tarantulas, especially those that live on the ground, typically stay in one spot. They take full advantage of whatever insects come through, maybe small mammals, reptiles, what have you. And they don't move unless it's absolutely necessary. They tend to stay down in a hole until critters come by. However, the males, when they mature, they go on an adventure to find females, and it's kind of a morbid adventure. You see, when they finally do find the females, 9 times out of 10 they become dinner. So, deep fried tarantula.
What's wrong with that? People move the garbage
Now, one last look at this critter, and then we are going to do dumbbell curls. Look at her. That's life for us also. In some cases, yeah, I have seen the dating scene out there. It's only getting worse for either side. The word predatory comes to mind. Those looking for monogamous relationships tend to be at the receiving end of those who pretend to be looking for monogamous relationships. In other words, that shit will eat you alive, son. And that is why I enjoy being married.
Oh, yeah, that's the reason.
That and my wife is a very good cook. She puts up with my shenanigans. You know somebody is good for you when they won't leave when things start going bad. My wife stuck with me when I used to drink. And well, yeah, but I'm the one that had the shitty attitude. So, no, you didn't have a shitty attitude. You see, that's kind of the thing that runs in my family, is that at first, when my family members start to drink, it's fine. But cut ahead to like 4 years later, and what once was fun and dandy becomes a habit, attitudes tend to change. I'm happily divorced. If I spam, get in trouble. Spam what? Fucking. At least you can't drop like images on here. My poor eyes. Half of y'all will be up to no good. I swear to God. All right, let's move this one out, and we'll go and get. My Mountain Dew got shaken. It wasn't too late last night to be drinking energy drinks.
Yes, but you were still going to be up for another 5-6 hours.
Yeah, that's true. I did have to go and step in for one of my coworkers who went and took a vacation. And I had to stay at the facility until 3 in the morning. And then by the time I got home, it was like 20 minutes till 4. And then I couldn't fall asleep for another hour. I should have just watched the sunrise. I mean, good God almighty.
Well, at least somebody was happy you were home and back in bed so she could sleep better. Duchess.
No. Wait, I should probably... Wait, no, she has a roach.
Monkey tried to help with that one.
Are we going anywhere tomorrow? We were supposed to go and get crickets this weekend. I mean,
we're supposed to do a lot of things this week.
I still have to do gardening tomorrow. That's fun. We also need to dump water into the rose bushes.
Something's in there. Duchess keeps trying to sniff it.
Oh, it's called cat shit. Yeah, our puppy dog loves getting a hold of Cat Roca, and then like acts like she didn't do anything wrong when she gets in trouble for it. I swear to God. You too, Fish and Dixie. Now the next up, we've got ourselves an Asian forest scorpion. It is a common breed that they have at many a pet store. Where? Okay, there it is. Let's see, after 4 kids and 3 wives. Amazing. How did you survive? Like, I feel like you need to write a book about that shit. 4 kids and 3 wives. Didn't they base a sitcom off of that shit? All right. Jesus Christ.
Oliver.
We are going to make it a little darker in here.
Oliver went from the door to the hallway.
Oh, shit. Hey!
They're playing, okay. He wants back out.
Well,
I know, I'm just...
Excuse me, everybody. This man is here to meet a... What the fuck? Werder Bremen, you better get out of here. They're on to you. Look at this critter right here. Now I'm using a UV light to pick up on this scorpion right here. My book will be available after the next 6 months. Funny you said that. Aha! And may you get a fortune for it. Because it sounds like you have it coming. Or at least your wives do. So this critter right here is a tropical terrestrial scorpion that can typically be found in the Asias, obviously. Like many other breeds, other species of scorpion, you can use a UV light to pinpoint its location. You can do the same thing with a good many here in the States that are out in the desert. So if you're trying to make sure you don't step on one or you want to catch one to own one, just bust out the old UV and go to town. Obviously, care is going to be a little bit different because desert scorpions don't necessarily need as much humidity. Although, as I say with the tarantulas, you want to make sure that you do have a water source, even if it is relatively small to the size of the scorpion, something that they can dip their face into to drink some water. By the way, I have an ebook out for those that do those shenanigans. It is a collection of poetry that I wrote for the first, what'd you say? It would be like the first year that I worked as a security guard. It's stuff that I worked on. See, some security guards, when they have time to, they'll do Sudoku. They will read, play on their phones. I prefer to write poetry about shit that I deal with, that I read. I've got another book in the works that I want to get some hard copies of. Oh. See if that freaking centipede look like it. Now. Hello, Wolf Lunar. Now, we are going to be doing some dumbbell curls. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we are. 4 more times and we'll be good. He knows that I've got the chat logs. Run! Run, Warder!
Hey, Oliver.
Alright, here we go. By the way, that To Catch a Predator show was fantastic. And I still watch those that took after that guy and go out and catch other people. It's fucking fantastic. Where did I put the other flashlight? I feel like every time I misplace that flashlight, I lose a little bit more of my mind. Every time. I had the red flashlight. Wolf! There it is. Literally right where I just checked. This man like he ain't working out for no reason. Chat, I am not down bad. I'm calling 911. If that's the case, I've got y'all. What? Take it you want me to let him out?
I'm not doing it. I mean, last time.
Fucking. Oh, yeah. Let's see you do that with me, dog. Give me a second. Oh, heavens. Oliver, no, you're not getting out of this now. Come here, you little shit. Duchess, you're not going outside either. Or you're not going outside as well. Come on. No. I'm only taking one dog out at a time. She's like, I'm ready to go too. You don't have a lead on, child. You're not going nowhere. Oh, yeah. Hold on. There we go. The karate instructor from Napoleon Dynamite. Well, I wouldn't know anything about that. Although I heard that there was a head wrap in Napoleon Dynamite that looked like the one that I'm wearing. So that might be it. Ooh, looks like somebody's messages are getting deleted. Could it be YouTube censoring, or could it be somebody that is an online troll that started his own YouTube channel? Huh. I guess we'll never know. For those who don't know, Julius, I believe his name is, he does his best to troll on here. You're making my hemorrhoids. Well, I hear that you got popsicles in your freezer. I think that's how you're going to take care of that, sir. Oliver, it would be so nice if you could, I don't know, go numero dos. Oh, there you go. You know what made my hemorrhoids act up? Over-seasoned steak tonight. Holy shit. I Wingardium Leviosa off that fucking toilet. You don't want to see my forehead. There's so much space up there that a homeless person's going to move in with their cart, and I'm going to have to go and get the law involved. Oh no, no Taco Bell here. I do that myself. We like spicy stuff. Well, to eat, our systems don't. Yeah. All right, Oliver, you're done. Come on. Come on. I watched you go number 1 and number 2. Now I know you're just meandering. Oh, good God Almighty.
Duchess's turn.
I'm not taking her out. Don't smile at me. That doesn't make me automatically take her out. I just took Chunkers out. What? I wipe a finger in and I moan. That is definitely, you are definitely either from Portland or San Francisco. That is some Portland shit right there.
Still at the bar?
Yep. Looks like sauerkraut and peppers for me.
I'll take her out.
All right. Now, let's look into this tarantula before things get even more sidetracked. It sounds like we all have medical conditions at this point. I take it that everybody involved in this conversation that's cracking these jokes also crack when they get out of bed like a fucking glow stick. Huzzah to growing older. Yes.
Alright, fuck off.
All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, that is indeed a stress curl. She is still alive, though. It's always good when you look in on your animals and they're still kicking it. That actually, could be wrong, but that looks a lot like a molt mat. Might be the same one she had before. See if we can get a better view. This is a Theraphosa apophysis. It is a species of tarantula related to the Goliath bird eater, also known as the Theraphosa blondie. However, unlike the Theraphosa blondie, the Theraphosa apophysis tends to remain leggier. This is a confirmed female, so we can expect long lifespan. I went to Scotland once, got robbed by a drunk man. No, Portland sniffed their finger after they moaned. So you're from San Fran. I'm tired as fuck. Wait, I'm in Lithuania. Good God Almighty. I think we're all on the same one-way trip to a certain location, a certain biblical location. Look at that badonkadonk. What?
I've never seen her run so fast to get outside and find a spot to squat.
Good God Almighty. Now we are upside down, folks, and I know that might be a little bit
I need to give a chance.
a little bit
I can wait.
disconcerting, disorienting, but
Disturbing.
this will change. Yeah, look at that. Look at that dump truck she's got.
Good.
Yeah, damn. She has got all the junk in her trunk. She got all that junk in her trunk.
And that's just a goal.
Holy cow. How many years did you work as a cabin boy upon the Black Pearl? Probably too many. There's a similar question people used to ask about priests in the Catholic Church, but I was LDS. Yeah. Now this is a tropical terrestrial tarantula, like many of the others that we have here. Got to make sure that you water down the soil to boost the humidity, just in case the little shit decides to flip on its back and cast off its old exoskeleton. Dead father, if they don't bother with you, when you don't bother with them, they never cared anyway. I can't be bothered. Oh my God. I feel like this would only get crazier if I still drank. Actually, I think I'd be more ornery if I still drank. Dang, one of those gingers. Yeah, this right here and the consistently rosy cheeks is pretty much the only ginger I have on my whole body. The rest of it is blonde. Very, very blonde. Look at that. My eyebrows are white. That is called sun bleach. And that is because I spend roughly 6 to 7 hours a day walking out in the sun, winding up with approximately 8 layers of SPF 70 on so that I don't come home smelling like cooked pork.
Cooked pork.
You like a hybrid. Yeah, I'm like what happens when the Swedish go and mix with the Germans. Because that's actually the way that it kind of turned out. At least I think my father's side was somewhat German. My mom's side was from Sweden. Holland.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah, fun stuff. No, that was not you. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oops. I'm glad you're so small, Duchess.
They almost took me off of the knee, like right fucking there. Right fucking there. Oliver.
Did you see what they wrote?
Yeah, I did. You guys are wrong for that, by the way. Edgardo Lugo, you bastard. Hey! I am not a plaything! I am bipedal. That means you take me off at the knee and I go... And gravity is not my friend. Can you get jiggy with it? I don't dance, primarily because I don't want to test the limits of this house's foundation. I do lift weights, and we're about to do that here in a second. Yeah, that was not okay. Are you okay, honey?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ. You guys are dissing on my wife.
I'm not that old.
You're not that old. You're less than a year older than me. I'm picking on her now. Thanks. Good deal. You should come to Germany. I live in Hamburg, the home of the hamburger. I feel like that's false information. You'd think that the home of the hamburger was actually somewhere on the east coast of the United States, considering how often we eat them. Sausages. Now that I can believe. Primarily because I have had German Hunter sausage, and that shit fucking fantastic. They had, they had elk, boar, deer, pork, which, I mean, it's still boar, but they had like regular pig in there, and they had boar, they had bear, they had like everything in that shit. And it was fantastic. And it probably took 5 years off of my life, but it was fantastic. Germany made the hamburger blasphemy. That's exactly right. All right, so here we go with the weightlifting. And apparently the hard nipples. Jesus Christ. Hamburger. Oh my God.
This one says Texas. This one says Wisconsin.
Texas and okay, Wisconsin. Wisconsin, I can believe, but Texas? I don't know about Texas. Tannerite. Tannerite, I could see being, like, procured, created in Texas. A hamburger? I don't know about that. All right, here we go. 1, 2. There we go. Now, we have got to clean out some cages. Spot clean some of the snake cages. First, let's take care of the roaches. And drop some in with the scorpion. Forgot to do that. All right. Probably. Right now, I think I could bench press roughly 200. I don't bench press, though. I do push-ups. Because when you weigh in excess of, like, 270, then you might as well just use gravity to your advantage and not go and join a gym. All right. Germany ain't real, just some weird space in Central Europe, man. You ever met somebody from Wyoming? That sounds like... All right, what do you think? That size for the scorpion? Look at that. Who is worse, France or England? Well, you know, at least France went and put boot to ass to overthrow the establishment.
I'm really starting to hate this game. Like, there's nothing. Why would I tell it to do that? Why would I tell it to do that?
I think what we're going to do is take a pinch of fish flakes and put them in a drier area just in case it doesn't eat that.
Sort of surprised that you still have a pile of brand new keyboards waiting for the next one.
There we go.
When you straight up cut something, for some reason it clicks off to the right.
Shit. The fuck? This is an American live stream. We do pounds around here, sir. How much is motherfucking 85 kilograms?
£187.3 pounds.
187.3 pounds. Oh, you're a skinny motherfucker. That's all right. That's all right.
No.
I weigh, like I said, I weigh about 273. I used to weigh 340. And it took about 3 years to get to this. So you can actually see definition in my face as opposed to just being circle, you know? Fantastic. What is a goddamn kilogram? Fucking Jesus. Jesus gave us pounds. Use them. I'm going to hell. Okay. Now, we are going to... Oh my god, you guys are so heavy. Ah! Ouch! It's Canada. It's a liter of cola, sir. Alright, so here we go. This gives everybody the creeps. These are what we use to feed our tarantulas. Look at this. Now let's get into it, shall we? This right here is a female dubia roach. Oh shit! Look at that. You can see she is quite big. She's got no wings. She's got the color patterning down her back. The males look like this right here. That is a male dubia roach. That right there is a juvenile dubia roach. That is a juvenile orange-head roach. Now, when it comes to the orange-head roaches, the best way to find out if it is a male or female is to look for a yellow or white dot on the abdomen. Like this one does not have one. That's a female. That one has one and tattered wings. That is a male. Now, if you're looking to start breeding something that you can hopefully sell to those that have tarantulas, this is probably the best way to go, because these critters right here cannot reproduce in temperatures under 85 degrees. They are very tropical. They do not grow well in 75 degrees. They will stunt their growth for a time. However, they will still eat. They will still live and be active. So you can stagnate their numbers and stagnate their growth for a little bit when you have too dense a population. Crazy cubes, you ain't right. Got chicken skin, yuck. Well, that's fine, Werder Bremen. These guys right here, they eat a little bit of dog kernels. And a little bit of fish flakes. Give me a second. No, we don't do that here. Oh my god. Well, you gotta feed your tarantula something. What do you want me to do? Just go drop hundreds of dollars at Petco and feed that monstrosity? I don't think so. I try to stay away from those large corporations and their ill-gotten ways. God damn it, Werder, you too? I thought you were too old for that shit. We just talked about how we all have digestion issues, and you're just like, nah, I'm with these kids. Eat it. Eat it. I'm with Gen Z on this one. Put the bug in your mouth, sir. Bane of poor people's existence. Imagine. Again, these guys, if they did escape, which they won't, because guess what? Fuck that shit. If they did escape, I have it set up so it's supposed to be for adults only. If there are kids on here, talk to their parents. What we did is we got a container that had an airtight seal on it. And then we fucked off with the airtight seal, and we poked loads of holes in the top so that, shit can breathe. And these roaches have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces to begin with, so we've never had any that have escaped. Not. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Werder turned on me. I expected more from you, you motherfucker. Alright, kids, I need you to move. By kids, I mean dogs. Lots of dogs. By lots, I mean 3. Come on, kids, I gotta get over here. Come on. Wolf! Am I just talking to a wall here? I've got to spot clean this cage. Alright, here we go. Get some shit moved. And we're going to have to get his den out of here. Then we got spot clean. And I'm thinking, do we have any bricks left, honey? 1 brick left? Shit. Well, don't say we have plenty of money. That's not plenty of money. See,
Look at little guy.
See how much they cost first. And then we probably will have to order them. Oh, good Lord. Dogs everywhere. Cub Smith, how close? Don't fucking encourage him. I lose faith in humanity a little bit more every day. Just a little bit more every day, the further we go into this. In your house. In Germany, they would fine you for that. Well, in Germany, you have 0 rights, my guy. So,
Okay. Again, that's kind of a big thing to say.
Well, no, he said, why do you have a huge spider in your house? In Germany, they would fine you for that. And I was like, well, in Germany, you have like 0 rights.
Oh, still. I don't know if they have 0 rights.
It's a tarantula, not as... Technically, he's not wrong. You see, the difference between spiders and tarantulas is typically the fact that tarantulas have a set of what are called book lungs. They're a primitive type of lung that gives them the ability, the edge. Did I say that loud enough for the motherfucker in the group? The edge to grow larger, to increase their oxygen content so that they can get God Almighty big. Oh dear Lord, why would nature do that? Because what? Got a ball python. 21? You want to do it? Alright, kids, I need you guys out. Duchess, you're chewing. Oh my God.
What is it?
That would be a sour airheads.
You mean warheads?
Warheads. Sorry, not airheads. My dog got a hold of warhead candy and was just, what is wrong with you? It doesn't even faze her. She was just like, you know what?
Did she get to the sour part?
Yes, she got to the sweet part. Through the sour part. Good fucking God Almighty! All right, keep an eye on that freaking four-legged wonder. That four-legged freak of nature. Here, please stay. All right, kids, I need you to move. Wolf, Wolf. Here. Yep. You want the bone? Fuck you too, dog. All right, kids, move. Duchess.
We're gonna do a barbecue chicken with chow chow and an Alabama white barbecue sauce, and then do a shrimp po' boy. Yes, so it's actually good. I'm gonna do you're going for it today.
Let's go spot clean, shall we? She's well, pretty much. All right, kids, I need some space. Just a little bit of space. Come on. Move. All right. Hey, are you really tracking my hand? Anyone else?
Bad idea.
Anyone else see that? All right, kid. Come on.
This is a big undertaking today. I know I have a lot of different components in what I'm doing.
All right, come on.
Competition is all about taking risks, and it's really showing the judges that I'm willing to do something that they haven't seen from me.
Well, they already took care of the scariest German, so I don't think we have to worry about that too much.
Oh, it was so dry, Brad.
How's that chicken, Sam? Good? The sap's come down the line of almost like a sort of trim slider. She do a barbecue chicken, a sort of tiny little beef pate, and the third.
All right.
Too complicated, right?
Just focus on one.
Gun, sir.
México, especially Oaxaca, is going to recreate the cena, which is a little bit wrapped masa fondo with pork in there. You know, that dish is so simple, but any kind of stuffed dough like that, we have to get the dough thoroughly cooked. Does he have the cultural experience in Mexican cuisine to be able to actually execute that? Keep letting go for it. I don't know, we'll see. Come on. Guys, 5 minutes to go.
I mean, he does have a point, but at the same time, he can't own all the fun animals.
Guys,
So you have some rights.
my word, sir. If that pork's not cooked, we're fine with you. She's going home.
Just gonna sift through this.
There we go, there we go.
This dirt is very dry considering this species, so we're gonna come in here after I get the spot cleaning done.
Guys, here we go. If that pork's not cooked,
We're using our fingers
here we go.
to make sure that there is nothing too nasty in this dirt. This does belong to a snake.
Beautiful. Not tough to see here today. Got a new set of mine next.
Yeah, that joke's already been made. Germans either but worried about the USA. Well, I live in the US, and to be quite honest, a lot of the policies that we made to better the United States are actually a big part of the reason why it turned south. Funny, well, actually, it's actually kind of tragic how.
Duchess, what do you have?
Nope.
She's like, no,
How they go and they institute gun-free zones, and then they wonder why people take advantage of it and start attacking them. Well, we have instructors, professionals who run ops that have told us why people take advantage. And it's the difference between a hard target and a soft target. Hard targets tend to be targets that people tend to shy away from because there is a risk of meeting resistance. Soft targets are those where there is no resistance. And there are also issues like bullying and things like that that tend to lead up to certain acts of violence. But the fact of the matter is, here in the United States, we didn't used to have so many shootings back when we had gun clubs and classes that taught the younger generation to respect and how to handle firearms. We stopped doing that, and lo and behold, guess what? Shootings took off. They went rampant. But the Austria became Germany. But then the Austria became Germany. Arrested for looking like Hitler crying. Oh my God. That is odd. That is very odd. Alright. You guys seeing this critter? This is a common or a standard ball python.
Is there anything common about little guy or standard?
Banned in Belarus, banned inflation. Actually, there is a decent what is it, idea that is going around the United States right now that one of these presidents that we have in the future needs to make a law and somehow pass it that if inflation hits a certain height, that those in Congress who were serving in Congress during the inflation hike can no longer serve another term. I like that idea. I think that would be fantastic.
Fuck off, dog.
Oliver, no. Go to your kennel. Go to your kennel. See, the problem that the United States has is that there is no responsibility to be had when it comes to politicians. They can literally pay off sexual assaults, and this is not just talking about Trump, but politicians before Trump did it would actually use taxpayer money to go and pay off victims of sexual assaults by various politicians, and nobody would bat an eye. So, had a snake try to eat itself? I saw that's possibly... yeah, no, not in my care.
Today, feeling really lost and a little bit insecure. I don't even know why I chose to make donuts today. But like, I made myself to be my most authentic, and I know that Maui will be so proud to see me make the donuts here.
Generally speaking, when a snake does that, it's a stress response to its environment. King snakes will do that. What are those? Hognose snakes have been known to do that. Pretty sure a few other culprits have been known to do that.
No need to doubt yourself, okay? Come on. Here we go. Tell us, what is your dish?
I made a mixed berry cake donut topped with fresh rosemary, and apple flour.
You're the only one that had the tenacity to do a dessert. It's eye-catching, it's captivating. They look stunning. Let's begin. Indeed, what you've shown is great technical flair. The actual cake mix, and it's just like this. Delicious.
Girl, I love these.
Right back.
It's very
I just got a one
Double roast for it. I would certainly consider this something that is elevated maybe to values.
Yeah, I love the playfulness of the composition. This is something that you should have fun with, and that's what you do when you go to stadium, so I love that. Yeah, it's a very professional creation that I think are amazing. Good job. All right, so the second dish that we're highlighting tonight, her smart use of seafood really made her shine. Please come forward. Frick.
I am so excited to be
Alright,
called
here we
up.
go.
Boxeros are classically.
Oh, you're coming out again.
Might be one of the best gifts
Well, I need to go and pour some water in your cage.
Somebody asked a question, if you could, would you own an anaconda?
If I had the right habitat for it, I would, but my wife would say, hell no. Why? Because my wife has a very real fear of aquatic snakes.
No,
Well, let's see. Any snake really that goes and hides itself in water is a big no for you, honey. What do we call that? It's called an aquatic snake.
I decided not just.
Yeah, she also has a fear of garter snakes, which I find adorable.
These are just the professional delicious.
There we go.
This has some really interesting spices that you put in there.
No,
So
I honestly, we used to watch Fear Factor,
Yeah.
and they had one of the things where they were in like a thing with water snakes, a bunch of snakes in the water. I was scared to drink out of a cup of water because my mind was playing tricks on me and seeing snakes in the water.
The final dish that we want to taste was from someone who stood tall and strong under the pressure.
And no king snakes.
Please come forward. Please come
Aaron
forward.
wants a hot dog. So.
Eventually, not now.
Well, I told him and he agreed. We can get one.
I can't sell
Name your dream snake,
this.
and if your wife has one, what is... I'm pretty sure we already have the closest thing that she would want to a dream snake. She owns a leucistic ball python. It is white with blue eyes. It is male. We're someday, not soon because of things that have come up, but someday we are likely going to breed it with our female firefly morph.
I
Oh
still
my
rather
god,
have
this week
your
was supposed to be
assets.
rats.
Yes, that's what we're also going to get at the pet store. I figured we'll go tomorrow.
Okay. Do we have 2 rats in the freezer?
Jen, it's delicious. I love it. You got something really exciting in there. Left about so let's get that to clear. It's a
I
really
get
tasty
it.
dish.
I'm getting my teeth right now on the back of my palate.
You know, she likes to sleep on Aaron's pillow.
So you nailed it.
I have a picture of it from last
This
night.
is impressive.
If she gets a little bit bigger, she's going to push him off his pillow.
But that's what super moms do, right? You make it happen.
It's kind of fun.
The softness of the pork, the tanginess and sweetness of the barbecue sauce. Good job. Well done.
Right, hon?
What?
If Duchess gets a little bit bigger, she'll be pushing you off your pillow.
Yeah, no, she already tried pushing me off the bed. And this right here, little guy, is technically my dream snake. When I was a kid, we went to a school in Arcata, California, or at least close to. And one of the teachers had a ball python, and I was absolutely fascinated with it.
I thought your dream snake was a king snake.
Well, that became my dream snake, but this was ultimately my dream snake. This is the one that I was able to. Little, yeah. His name is Little Guy. He started out probably about as wide as that bowl is, and well, I think he had a little bit of a growth spurt. What do you guys think? Thoughts on monitor lizards? I'm new here. Monitor lizards need a little bit more care than snakes. Snakes don't typically need constant UVA, UVB lighting. They just need a heat source on one side and like 75 degrees on the other so that they can thermoregulate their body. Monitor lizards, they're going to need a UV bulb to help with their bones so they don't get degenerative bone disease. Oh yeah, just a little bit of a growth spurt. Just a tiny one. They will need to have a basking spot. You can get a slab of dark colored rock to have underneath a heat emitter and a
I
UV.
thought chickens were closer to dinosaurs.
Monitor lizards are the closest thing to dinosaurs. Technically, I think alligators, crocodilians in general are the closest thing to dinosaurs. Actually, some species of sharks are even closer to animals that lived back in the day, which says a lot. It is a lot of work. You got to make sure that if you're going to have a critter, that you are going to be taking complete and utter care of it, giving it the environment that it needs to thrive. A lot of people think that you need to have a lot of clutter. That is not necessarily the case, especially with ball pythons. This little guy definitely doesn't need it. Ain't that right, little guy? Huh? Ain't that right? He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. I still need to go out. Oh, you know what? I can just put in his old water dish. Or do you think he's enjoying this side of his cage?
I would leave them like that for a little bit.
Like this for a little bit? Alright. Alright, kiddo. I'm gonna go and clean out the spot for your
He
new...
seems to like the small water dish. Except for he dumps it over all the time.
Well, he didn't just dump it over this last time. He actually pissed in it.
I can tell you right now that it has way too much masa. Visually, you can see how it's corners where the masa is still undercooked, but we don't taste it. You can tell, right? You can see the rock, but these are totally raw. It hits you like a sledgehammer. It's like the actual taste raw dough. The only thing that's really saving you is that you actually got the pork tender. Yeah. But the masa is completely all kinds of messed up.
Yeah, saving grace here would have been.
Give me a moment, guys.
This is so then you would have known. You gotta start thinking that way, or these mistakes will happen.
You can see how raw that masa is, and there's just nothing worse. But damn it, the actual pork is delicious. But now, enter the top 9 is not the time to be too clever. Remember, Grant, that ambition without you, ambition can also sit down. All right, so the final home cook had a confusing concept and sadly a really poor execution. Please come forward. Please.
Alright. This is my second week in a row in the bottom.
Kid, you're in the way.
Come on.
Yes, a good boy.
Is not elevated enough.
I don't think he acknowledges that term as much as the dogs do, but still.
I mean,
Did you see that was another question?
I poured water in there. God damn it. Alright. Not poured water, poured dirt. I felt that, what other animals do you have there, or are you just a snake home? We have tarantulas. We have centipedes. We have, hold on.
Oh my God. This is raw.
We technically have 10 tarantulas. We have 1 Vietnamese centipede, 1 Asian forest scorpion. We have 3 dogs, 1 cat, and our little zoo's doing quite well. We don't have a whole lot of mishaps occurring in here.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
All cooked on the outside, raw on the inside. Lizzie, unfortunately, you've taken the most expensive kebab anywhere in the world and turned it into something that looks like it's come out of a can. And the sauce is delicious, but there's nothing elevated statement. What's that? Thank you.
Alright. Oh shit.
What?
We need to put a roach in with the Vietnamese centipede. So we'll do that.
I call it
I
Alright.
wonder how the centipede would do with the hornworm.
Huh. Just gotta find it. I'm pretty sure centipedes are hard of seeing because if they weren't, our centipede would be finding its food a little bit easier. Don't mind the clutter in the background. My wife's workstation is back there. She does resin work. Yeah, it needs clean pretty bad.
Maybe tomorrow you can help me a little bit, or I can just work on myself.
Well, I can help you a little bit, but keeping it clean's the conundrum.
I'm a little messy.
Do you own any poisonous creatures? You mean like poison dart frogs? Because pretty much the majority of what I own here, especially when it comes to insects and arachnids, they are all venomous to some extent. However, I would potentially in the future own something that is technically poisonous. However, to be honest and to be real, poison dart frogs typically are not poisonous in captivity.
Isn't it? Don't they get the poison from what they eat?
They get the poison that they are known for from insects that they eat in the wild. And that's what gives them their potency. So when they are in captivity and you're feeding them like this mundane food that it has plenty of nutrition, it just does not have that kick that you need to, accidentally die. Yeah. We haven't been bitten by any of our venomous animals. Put some stuff back here, and then we will go and drop a roach in with the centipede. I still don't trust them. I didn't know that. Interesting. I'm subbing. Well, thank you. The more subscribers, the better. I'm trying to build up my followers here because I'm trying to kick the habit of going onto TikTok. I haven't gone live on TikTok in months now, and I hardly post anything there. I'm trying to post as much content as I can here on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Threads. I troll hard on Threads. You probably, if you're on Threads, you probably see me from time to time pissing people off. Alright, here we go. Now I'm unsubbing. Gosh darn it. Alright, some of you guys trolled me today. No tit for tat in this room here. Rude. Yes, we are almost done.
Yay! I'm ready for bed since I got up.
I've been ready for bed. That sounds like me on a work day. I've been ready for bed since I got up. That sounds wildly familiar.
I was like, now this morning.
I actually found an unlocked door at my facility the other day. That was freaking wild. You see, when you are night shift, in security, you've got to go and, of course, make sure the place is secure. And I could not get a hold of anybody that knew how to lock that door because apparently you don't want to give the key to everything. All right. Hear me, Jessica? Just causing all sorts of trouble up in here.
As soon as I finish this battle, I'm going to go in there and take my medicine.
Alright. Alright, we gotta go.
I didn't even do this like third time in a row.
Wait, why am I carrying the whole thing around? I could just. Sorry guys, I just have the one brain cell and it's not working very well upstairs. I swear to God. I dream of mine is to own piranhas. I want to see them devour a whole God, what the fuck? You got chased by a rooster, didn't you? That's where that hatred comes from. My God.
How do you connect those two?
Want to see them devour a whole chicken?
Oh.
Like jumping into a pool. Oh my god.
You know that somebody actually has done it where they stick their hand in there and they don't do anything.
Well, that's because piranhas react to certain things, like blood in the water. Get in the water. After this, we'll go and lift one more time on screen, and then I'll wait probably like 5 minutes and lift for the 4th time. And then next week, we will try for 10 reps in a set. Here we go. Piranhas scare me. Yeah, kind of like sharks kind of scare me. Looking around. No sign of the centipede, but that does not mean it's not in here. We're going to take this little critter. Oh, do you want one with just regular wings on it, just in case the centipede hollows it out again? Or do you not care about messed up wings?
I don't care.
All right.
But we do need to make another one. Mom thinks we need a couple if we can.
You want me to drop 2 of them little bastards in there?
Go for it.
Oh, wait, no, we don't want to overfeed.
Why not? We do everything else.
All right. So, the Vietnamese centipede is probably the most venomous critter that we have in our collection. It could potentially kill me if, it ever came out to try to bite me. The thing is, centipedes tend to leave well enough alone. They don't really have it out for you. Although many people probably feel differently after being bit. Centipede care is pretty straightforward. It's the same as it is, well, at least this species is the same as it is with any other tropical variety. You know what? That's fair. The first time I ever heard of a piranha was while watching Tarzan, I think. And it was the elephant complaining about how there might be piranhas in the water. Yeah. So I can understand why you'd think that they're only in cartoons. Yeah. There might be piranhas in the water.
And it's unsanitary.
And it's unsanitary, yeah. So, this is basically what you're going to see when you own a Vietnamese centipede or a centipede of any kind, is just the cage itself.
Sorry.
With tiny holes everywhere, unless you keep it in desert terrain as a different species, because this is a tropical variety centipede. You don't want to give this too arid a climate, because if you do, Rex Quan won't work against that centipede. I need to post a video. What is a starting tarantula? Are you talking about like a tarantula, a beginner tarantula? Because that's typically what I think of when somebody says a starting tarantula, like a starting pet. Curly hair tarantulas are considered to be very mild. My first tarantula that I owned was I think it was called a fire leg tarantula. And it turned out to be male, so I only had it for like 3 years.
Are you talking about Einstein?
No, I'm talking about one that I had when I was living at my
I was
mom's.
like, you got an air dog, but Einstein I thought was a fire leg, right?
Yeah, maybe mine was a red knee, but anyway, I had it at my mom's house. In the wrong tank, mind you. I had it in a tall tank rather than a wide tank. And it lived for the 2 to 3 years after it matured. But male tarantulas typically don't last very long. Yeah, a curly hair would be a good one. Salmon pink bird eaters are good when they're adults. When they're young, they're kind of feisty. When they're males, they tend to try to get out a lot more. So just understand that's typically how all tarantulas are that are male. We're going to hold off looking at the Monocentropus until tomorrow. But we do have one last critter to look at tonight before we go. Cube Smith is back. Well, you know what? In whatever floats your goat, just understand that I am married. There we go. Oh, she is way at the top. That little critter that you see right there is our green bottle blue. She might come out. She's got some prey items in her cage. Oh, these guys are out of food. I do keep food in with the animals running around the Balfouri cage, because if the Balfouri are about to have a bunch of baby tarantulas in there, we do not want the prey items getting hungry and eating them. So we just take a little bit of those flakes, put it in there, shut the cage lid, and we're good. Oh, our society is it's going places, just not places that we want it to go. All right. This is what happens when we have more international connections. We get people edging. Stop! Stop! Stop it! He's not going to. Yeah, that's that sounds like a you problem. All right. One last set with the dumbbells. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Let go.
What?
That is a hat, child.
Where'd she get that? I thought that was hanging up.
Isn't this my coyote hat?
I think so.
No.
She wants that hat.
This is my hat. First, sniff it. There you go. I know how much you guys love redneck shit. Woohoo! That is a coyote skin hat that my puppy found God knows where. And she just came whipping in here with that in her mouth.
She still wants it.
Oh my goodness. That is like straight up winter wear. Anyway.
Oh God.
What?
What he wrote. Oh, huh. Do you want to let Mike have a raw steak?
I thought he already had one.
No, do you want to?
I was going to have it tomorrow. Hi. The image. All right. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Good night.